And then the last step is waxing. So we drilled a hole in that armor, right? That armor that keeps other fungi out and the water in. Now we want to seal that up. So the wax, using cheese or beeswax. Paraffin tends to crack with the temperature change. So you just take some cheese or beeswax, melt it down, and then just paint it over that hole, sealing it. Yeah, just use a paintbrush, brush it. Yeah, just use a It's a liquid. Yeah, yeah. You're melting the wax, so it's a liquid. And then just put that right onto the. Yeah, just enough to seal it. Yeah, you don't need a huge mountain of it, but you don't want little pinholes either, because the most important thing is water, humidity. We want to keep all the water in the log. And the mycelium, right, it's really sensitive. It only has one cell wall, so it can dry out very, very easily. That's why when we're walking around, we don't really see mycelium, right? It can dry out really easily. So make sure you get a good wax seal. Yeah.
Would you seal the ends of the log with wax?
I've never sealed the ends of the log. I've heard of people doing that. I think it takes a lot of wax, and the ends are where the log loses the most water, but also where it takes up the most water. So if you're thinking about wanting to shock the logs, being able to kind of control when it fruits, it's nice to leave the ends unwaxed. And it's not necessary. You don't need to do it.
Where do you get the beeswax?
Bees, cheese wax, Amazon, or whoever you're getting spawn from will have wax as well.
Pretty much any hardware store. That's what people use when they make jelly.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's paraffin, which is what you said.
Spawn. Yeah, what is spawn? Okay, cool. And also know that spawn and spores only share SP. That's the only thing that makes them the same. Otherwise, they're completely different, right? Spawn is mycelium. And we were just learning the difference between mycelium and spores. And so don't call spawn spores. It's mycelium. It's very, very different. Yeah?
Did we need that tool that you showed to push the mycelium into the hole?
Yeah, if you're using sawdust spawn, you need that. If you're using plug spawn, you just need a hammer. So if you're like I was saying, if you're doing less than 20 logs, then you can just get the plug spawn. You can just hammer it in.
What's that other tool called?
A palm inoculator. Palm inoculator. I think it's like $40. $40. Very specialized tool. I don't know of anyone any other use for it other than inoculating logs.
It's like they're made out of
Made out of brass.
Oh, brass.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've tried funnel and dowels, and it's just, the tool is really nice. It makes life so easy, and it's worth the $40.
Or do you
Just stab it. Just stab it, fills in, and then you push it out. So you just hit your palm on it, and it shoots out into the hole.
Diversified made my life a lot easier using one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're taking a tissue sample and trying to make more mycelium, I guess it's my understanding,
Can you what?
can you do that with sawdust if you have an inoculator? Or you can get it
Yeah, so if you're looking at expanding mycelium, sterility becomes a really important piece. So what's fun about this is you can just do it right here, outside, wherever. If you're expanding mycelium, typically you need some sort of lab or clean air space. And that's beyond the next 20 minutes that we have.
What kind of yield do you get from a 3-foot log?
Yeah.
Months, you wait 18 months. What?
Yeah, you might get a mushroom. Yeah. Usually you can get half a pound to 3/4 of a pound twice a year. And then it'll fruit for about 4 years, looking at a 4-inch diameter. So somewhere around 4 to 6 pounds off of that one log over the course of 4 years.
And without re-inoculation?
Correct.